name is Natalia and I have some great news. I've moved in with my boyfriend, so I have a lot of space to film anything I want and I'm super excited! Today I'm going to show you how to make origami roses, especially now that Valentine is very close. I thought this would be a very good idea, and if you don't have any money to buy a big fancy rose bouquet, I thought that this would be as impressive as a Valentine rose bouquet you can buy at the stores, because you've made this yourself and you've used a lot of time to make it, and that's why your Valentine will be much more impressed by this than buying a fancy bouquet in the stores, because yeah, you put a lot of effort into it. This bouquet contains about 20 roses, about 20-25 roses, and I didn't make them in one go. I have like all of these origami papers that I've just crumpled up because it just didn't work out. Eventually I got the hang of it and I just made like 20 or something roses. So if you're interested in seeing how this is done, stick around and let's just get started.
Now take your paper and then fold it in half one way, and then fold it in half the other way. And now keep it like this and fold it by the score you made previously. Now just leave the edges of the paper alone and then grab the folded sides with the tip of your fingers and then make a fold. And do the same thing on the next side. Now as you can see, you made a little square by the folds you have made, so grab the corner of the square and then fold that upwards. And then give it a good squeeze to make the scores very obvious. And this is what you have folded. If the square in the middle isn't that obvious, just pinch your sides to make it so. Now as you can see, this line is totally aligned. But these aren't, and we need to make them so, which is just to fold the paper in half. Now push down gently in the middle of the square so it collapses, and then fold it together. Then you will end up with these kind of flaps on the side. And what you do is you fold this upwards, then turn it over, then fold this downwards, turn it over once again, then fold this downwards as well, and then turn it over one last time and then fold this downwards. Then you will have folded this with all the flaps pointing to the left. Now we still need to work with the flaps, so we need to feel where they are and then mark them with our nail. Now take one of the corners and then fold it up to the opposite corner. Then place your finger offset from the middle and make a score to the right. The distance between the folded corner and the edge of the paper should be 1 centimeter. Then continue the same process of folding each corner to the opposite corner and making a score. And this is what you have folded. Now take two opposite sides and then push them inwards into the middle. Use your nail to soften the score up and make it more corroborative. Then just continue on to pushing the sides inwards into the middle. Then grab the flower and put your fingers in the top and the bottom of the flower and then pinch it around the edges. Then you'll end up with this flower roll. Then grab the two opposite sides and pull it a bit apart. Then grab one of the corners and fold it up to the middle of the upper score. Then make a score to the right. Then attach it to the next corner and then slide it upwards a little bit. Then take the second corner and fold it upwards next to the previous folding. Then attach it to the third corner and then fold this corner upwards as well. Then attach it to the fourth and last corner and then fold this upwards again. Now you can see a little pocket here, so you place all the previous folding inside of it and then fold the last piece of paper over it. Then you take the remains in the bottom and fold that inwards into the rose itself. Now all that's left to do is to fold all the rose's petals downwards. But be gentle so you don't tear them apart. Now the rose itself is finished. All we need to do is to make the stem. So take some tissue paper with the measurements down below. And then take some wire with the measurements down below. Then take your tissue paper from the long side and crumble it up and give it a good twist as well. Then start wrapping the wire around the tissue paper, but leave about 8 cm out. Then just continue to wrap the wire around the tissue paper until the very end. Then open the upper part up and then make a little head for the rose to fit in. And then gently just twist it on. Then your rose is completely finished. Now you can choose to make a single rose or a bunch of roses like I have. If you do so, you can take some white tissue paper and stuff it inside a vase. Then one by one adding all the flowers so that it will turn out to be a beautiful bouquet. For this size you need 25 roses. Then take your bouquet out of the vase and start twisting the tissue paper around the bouquet to make it look pretty. Then tie a ribbon around it to keep it all in place. When you're done tying it up, you're done with your bouquet.
I hope you enjoy watching and thank you for leaving a like, I really appreciate it. And be sure to check out my other Valentine videos so you're totally prepared for Valentine's Day. And if you want to see the upcoming videos, you need to subscribe and be a part of our lovely DIY family here at the Blue Toolbox. So subscribe, and I'll see you soon with more ideas. Bye!